waters of the Balearic Archipelago, a park safeguards the purity of the Mediterranean marine environment. It is the only maritime and land national park in Spain, a subaquatic oasis, a world of hope for Mediterranean flora and fauna. The Cabrera Archipelago National Park covers a surface area of 10,021 hectares, only 1,836 of which are on land. 18 islands and islets and the marine environment protect the land and aquatic species intimately related to the Mediterranean Sea. The Balearic Islands have a mild climate in winter and a hot one in summer. 200 million years ago, the now emerged lands of the archipelago were part of the ocean bed of the Tethys Sea. Since then, they have undergone different geological changes. In the Oligocene era, 35 million years ago, the folding which lifted the islands and the Andalusian Cordillera took place. In the Miocene era, 5 million years ago, Europe and Africa were joined by Gibraltar, and the Mediterranean dried up, turning islands into mountains. And during the Quaternary glaciations, the Atlantic and the Mediterranean were once again reunited to their current position. Over the course of this time, the limestone making up the islands has undergone a process of karstification brought about by the effects of the rainwater, the consequence of which are caves and galleries. The erosion of the limestone has resulted in trimmed and uneven coastlines with a combination of impregnable cliffs with coves and small sandy beaches. The reduced dimensions of this group of islets and the semi-arid conditions of the Mediterranean climate, influenced by the surrounding ocean, have resulted in the prominence of endemic brush-like vegetation characterized by the presence of sclerophyll shrubs, i.e. with reinforced leaves to withstand the drought conditions. The isolation of the islands has resulted in a very high number of endemic species. Of the archipelago's close to 450 species of vascular plants, 30 are endemic. The same is true of the land vertebrates, with the exception of the fowl, which have easy contact with the continent. Fowl, and particularly ocean fowl, play a very important role on the archipelago, since it is a point of passage between northern Africa and Europe. Some 120 species of migratory birds use the national park in their migratory flights in one direction or another, and many of them use the Cabrera coastline to raise their annual broods. Seagulls, such as the aduin, which have been in danger of becoming extinct, have their most important breeding colony in the Mediterranean here. Although the yellow-winged seagull, which some consider to be the subspecies of the herring gull, is the park's most numerous marine bird.